Anya! Oh my gosh, girlfriend, we need to talk. I can't even tell you. All right, so if you're out there and you're joining me live, give me a shout. Let me know. If you're catching this on a replay, drop me a hashtag replay. Oh my God, madness up here. Okay, so yeah, if you're out there and you're catching this, let me know. Yeah, I see a couple people on Facebook, a couple people on Instagram. I am super excited. So tonight is a new moon. So for those of you that don't know what a new moon is, it is exactly what it sounds like. This is when the moon has weaned all the way down and there's nothing out there. So if you go outside, the sky is really dark. You could see the stars. It is so cool. Okay? I don't see... Yes, Marguerite, I am on. Oh my gosh. Refresh. I'm gonna try and see if I could tag Marguerite because apparently she can't find me. Can I? There she is. Here we are. Let's see. Okay, hopefully that helps Marguerite find us. Yes, so if you're out there and joining me live, give me a shout. I'm excited. I see everybody hopping on, so this is wonderful. If you're catching this on a replay, drop me a hashtag replay. But tonight is all about the new moon. So new moon energy, this is the chance. Like I said, right now there's no moon out there, right? Okay, so like I said, it's dark out. If you go outside, you can probably see the stars and all that fun stuff. Hey, Chloe. Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh, so excited. But what we want to do is you want to use the new moon for manifesting your intentions, manifesting, oh, thank you, Anya, manifesting your desires. Because the idea is as the moon grows, so as it starts to move into its next stage, hi Chloe, it's going to go ahead and your desires, your manifestations, everything that you want is going to grow with it. So this is very cool. Oh, Marguerite got there. We're good there. Wonderful. Okay. So yes, we want to build on this new moon. It's kind of the opposite of the full moon, whereas the moon starts to shrink after the full moon. We want to let go of things that aren't serving us, get rid of the negative energy so that it disappears. So it pulls away just like the moon. So again, we're going the other way tonight. So there's a lot of ways to do new moons, lots of ways to do rituals, lots of things that you can do. So it's very, very cool. So right before this, I taught a yoga class. So we kind of brought up our warrior energy and all of these things. I was very excited. So I'm kind of vibing right now. But the first thing you want to do is when you're having any kind of ritual, you're setting up any kind of space, is to create somewhere that you feel good, that you feel energized, you're feeling creative, that things feel a lot of fun. Okay? So that's the first thing. So wherever you're at, I want you to, like I said, make your space. So create a comfortable space, create somewhere that you feel good, get yourself a comfy chair. If you're sitting on your yoga mat or you're on a blanket or whatever it is for you, you're gonna go ahead and set that up. You wanna have all of your tools. So make sure if you brought your journal, make sure you have your journal because we're gonna write some intentions and things like that. If you have your pens. Again, if you have cards that you want to use. I brought my crystals. Like, for example, I've got my little Buddha. Love my little Buddha, so I'm going to set him right there. I've got my essential oils on hand. All of the things, like I said, to set the mood. That's what you want to do. You want to set the energy, set the mood. So, like I said, I'm in a nice comfy chair here. I'm going to put some of this on. This oil in particular, so I use doTERRA. You can use obviously whatever you want, but doTERRA, so this is balance, so it's exactly what it sounds like. It's going to give you a balancing energy. It's a lot of wood oils, it's very grounding, and with tonight's meditation it's a good balance. So we're going to put a little of that guy on. You want to put it on your pulse points, put it where you can kind of smell it, let it get in there. Super good. So that is step one. Like I said, I've got my journal within reach. I've got my crystals, so I can, again, use this energy to kind of cleanse. If you've got any kind of music that you like, besides the sound of my voice, like I said, set your space. And this is the same space you might use for your daily practice. It's the same space you might do your yoga in, your meditation in, your morning meditation, your evening meditation, whenever you meditate. It's your quiet space. It's where you can get creative. It's where you can journal. It really is this spiritual, calming, grounding. It's your safe zone. And tonight when we do the guided meditation, I'm going to show you how to find that inside of you. So this way, if you're not home, you're having any kind of, panic or anxiety, you're traveling and you can't obviously create a super great yoga space, you have a way to still find that inner bliss zone. So yeah, if you need a second, go ahead, create your space, grab your stuff, get it together. Okay, Marguerite's good. Anya, Chloe, I think Mel hopped on, Sarah. Lots of people. This makes me so happy. Okay, so go ahead. So what we're going to do, the first thing I want to do is we are going to start. I want you to go ahead and get your journal. We're going to start. I want you to open up a blank page, open up a spot, grab your pen, and I want you to make a list of 10 things you are grateful for. Okay? So go ahead. I'll give you a second. Go ahead and get a piece of paper. If you want to share in the comments, if you've got something, please go ahead and do that. You want to put down 1 or 2 things you're grateful for. You want to share your whole list. But that's the first thing. And that's something, if you're going to start journaling on the regular, I highly recommend just starting with a gratitude list. Because most people ask me, like, how do I journal? How do you know what to do? Where do I start? A gratitude list is the best because that automatically starts to set up your energy. So it's not negative. It's not crazy. Like, you're putting yourself into a space of being able to receive because you already have that gratitude energy inside of you and you've already learned that you've received things. So go ahead and write down 10 things that you're grateful for. I like to literally, when I write it out, I'll put, I am grateful for my life because, and boom, put it out there. So I'm grateful for my life because, X, Y, Z. So for example, like things that usually grateful for this fresh start. Exactly. So Anya says she's grateful for the fresh start. And that's exactly what the new moon is going to give you. Like I said, my gratitude list from this morning, for example, says I'm grateful for my life because I have a lifestyle that supports my health and wellness. I make an effort to make this time for me, to do these things for me. I am grateful for my life because I have my yoga and meditation practice to help me learn to be grounded and open. That's a big one. And again, if you've got stuff to put on your gratitude list, share it. I want to hear. I am grateful for my life because I have a roof over my head and food on my table. I'm grateful for my fur baby. Yes, I am grateful for my cat. He is my baby. I am grateful for my life because I have a job that supports me while I grow my dream biz. I am grateful for my life because I have the most amazing support of family, friends, and sisters as I go on my journey. I am grateful for my life because I get to live in sunny Florida and journal by the pool. That happened this morning. What else we got? I am grateful for my life because I have the technology to reach people just like you across the globe and share this energy, share our gifts. How freaking cool. So go ahead and make your list. Go ahead and write down 10 things that you're grateful for. And like I said, if you're feeling brave, go ahead and share them with me. I'd love to hear. Like I said, Anya shared she's grateful for this fresh start. And that's what the new moon brings us. We can set intentions, we can set everything and really grow with the moon. So make your gratitude list. And like I said, when you're in a space of gratitude, what happens is it's hard to be negative and it's almost nigh impossible to project this kind of energy that is going to push away your desires, push away your intentions. Because when you're feeling grateful, you're setting yourself up to receive because you've already received things. That's where gratitude comes from, okay? So make your list. And when you're done with your gratitude list, now we're in this space to receive. I want you to write down anywhere from 1 to 10 things that you would like to manifest. What are your intentions for this new moon? What are your desires? What are you thinking about? What do you want to see come to light, okay? So go ahead and set that up, okay? So 10, like I said, 1 to 10 things. You don't have to go crazy. There might be one big thing you really want to work on. It might be as simple as, I want to manifest having enough time for a spiritual practice. I want to manifest, don't know, it can be crazy things too. If you want to manifest a new car, you want to manifest $10,000. Maybe you just want to have the intention of, like I said, making more time for you, making more time for self-love, making more time for self-care, donating back, whatever it is. But go ahead and write down your intentions. Really think about what you want and be open, okay? Don't think, that you can't have something as crazy as it sounds, because that's the first step when it comes to any kind of intentions. Besides the gratitude and being open to receive because you've already received, the next thing is to fully understand that you are worthy of everything that you want in this life. You are enough, okay? That's the biggest affirmation I think everybody struggles with, is the idea of I am enough, right? Knowing that you are worthy enough, you're deserving enough. It always comes down to that I am enough. Everybody thinks I'm not good enough, or I didn't do enough, or I didn't work hard enough, or all these things. It's a very dangerous spot to get into. So yeah, really, really tap into that, knowing you're enough, knowing that you're worthy, knowing that you're beautiful. You are happiness, you are light, you are love, you are loved. And go ahead and write down your intentions, whatever that intention is for you, okay? So go ahead and write that down. All right, give everybody a minute to do that. All right, so we go ahead and we have our gratitude list, we've got our intentions. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up, and we're going to get into our guided meditation. So we'll everybody just another minute. If you've got any questions right now, if anything's coming up, like I said, if you want to share some, totally type them in the comments. But we're going to get into our guided meditation next. Okay. Let's go ahead and get comfortable. Seeing a couple more people get on. That's fantastic. All right. Okay. All right, is everybody ready? Everybody got their intentions written down? You know what you're going to focus on? Like I said, we're going to do a nice guided meditation. And again, this meditation is something you can do, you can take with you, during the day. If you want to do this on other days, like I said, this video, I'm going to keep it up on the social media so you can tap into it whenever you want. Just save the little link, okay? So go ahead and, like I said, we talked about our space. Make sure you're in a nice, comfortable space. If you're on your mat, if you're sitting on the couch, you're on a chair, even if you're on the subway catching me live, it doesn't matter. Make yourself comfortable. Kind of ground in there. Put your feet flat on the floor. Okay? If you're sitting on the floor, sit in a nice, comfortable, seated position, whatever that is for you. So it's crisscross applesauce. You're on your knees, your legs are out in front of you. Like I said, if you're sitting on a chair, put your feet on the floor. And I want you to go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Okay? Bring your hands to the tops of your knees, tops of your thighs. Palms can face up if you're ready to receive, or they can go ahead and face down if you need to ground wherever you're at, okay? Now you go ahead and close your eyes. Go ahead and roll your shoulders up to your ears and roll them down your back. You're sitting up nice and tall. You have a big string coming out of the top of your head. Okay, like I said, if your hands are facing down to ground and really tap into that energy, that's fine. If they're up to receive, maybe you put your hands in what we call Gyan Mudra. So that wisdom, that's that first and thumb together. That's that traditional yogi move. And I want you to just start with taking some nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Maybe bring up what we call Ujjayi breathing. You're actually going to pull the breath across the back of the neck. You're making an ocean-like sound. You could think of like Darth Vader. It is that like really deep, heavy kind of breathing as you inhale and exhale. Eyes are closed. And I want you to settle into your body. Just follow your breath. Long, deep breathing. Breathe in big through the belly. Filling the belly, filling the sides and the back. Feel the breath rise through your diaphragm and into your lungs. All the way into heart center. And when your breath reaches the top, go ahead and exhale all the way back down your spine. And just follow your breath. If the mind wanders, and it will, just label the thoughts as thinking and come back to your breath. And give ourselves a nice little body scan. Feel the breath in your heart center. And feel the breath come all the way up into the head. Feel it rise up the back of the throat, up to your nose, into your third eye, that space between the brow, all the way into the crown of your head, and then exhale back to your heart. Taking notice, letting the eyes get heavy in their sockets. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue. Let your neck muscles unfold. On your next inhale, go ahead and send the breath down your right arm. Let it flow through your right shoulder, down into the forearm, through the wrists, all the way through your fingers, through your fingertips. As you inhale, follow it back up the arm, back to heart center. On your next exhale, go ahead and exhale down your left arm, through the left shoulder, down the left, through the elbow and the forearm, through your wrists and your palms and your fingers. As you inhale, follow the breath back up the arm to heart center. And just notice for any areas of tension or resistance as you cross back over through your right shoulder and back down the right arm, all the way down through the tips of your fingers. And inhale, come back up through those fingers, back up the arm, big into heart center. And as you exhale, go down the left arm one more time and exploring any areas of tension or resistance. And inhale back to heart center. And as you exhale, let the breath go down through the lungs, diaphragm. Down through your left side. I lost you guys. I'm sorry. Go down the left, through your knee and your calf, through the ankle, into the toes. And as you inhale, come all the way back up through the top of the left foot, the left ankle, the left shin, coming all the way up the knee and the thigh. Go ahead and feel that energy rise back to heart center. And as you exhale, let the breath travel through the whole body. Let the breath go all the way through. Again, exploring all of those areas in the body. Notice what's within. Notice what feels good and warm. Notice what feels cold and tingly. Get in touch with your body. And your next inhale to your heart center. I want to explore the bliss zone that you have within. This is that space you can tap into anytime you need it, anytime you need to find your space. So as you follow your breath, picture your favorite spot. Picture the place where you feel most calm, where you feel safe, secure, supported. Maybe it's a room. Maybe it's the beach. Whatever it is for you, but picture this space. And just notice how it feels. Notice how it feels inside. Notice how it smells. Maybe there's a familiar smell, something that you love, something that's comforting. Long, deep breaths. Notice what you hear in your space. Maybe you're outdoors and you hear some birds or water. Maybe you're in a room and you hear the breeze, your favorite music, those old familiar creaks on the floor. Notice what you see. As your eyes are closed, really envision your space. Envision the walls, envision the room, envision the environment. Notice how vibrant it is. Notice the colors. Bring it to life within yourself. Again, somewhere that you feel safe, secure, supported, loved, happy. And just settle in there. Follow your breath. Now, while in the safety and security of your bliss zone, bring to mind your intentions for tonight. Bring to mind that desire that you'd like to manifest. How does it make you feel? Let the emotions flow. Notice the joy, the happiness, the love. Maybe it makes you feel warm and fuzzy. Maybe it makes you feel safe, secure, supported. Notice the energy around your intention. Let go of any resistance to it, any doubts, any negative energy. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are beautiful. You are allowed to have everything you desire. You are allowed to have intentions, to live intentionally. If you were waiting for a permission slip, I am giving it to you. The universe is giving it to you. Trust and have faith. Focus on that intention. Breathe life into that intention. Breathe happiness into that intention. Breathe freedom into that intention. Breathe joy. Breathe light. And breathe love. And just know that anytime it feels out of reach, anytime that you doubt that it can happen, know that it is supported, it is safe. You are holding it in that inner bliss zone. The same space that supports you, supports your intentions and desires. The same light and love. And just know you can come back to that energy anytime you need. Place your desire in that space of security and support and love. Leave it in your zone, in your room, in that environment. Come back to your breath. Bring awareness back to your body. Follow your breath through heart center, back up into your mind, into your third eye, through the head and back down. Follow your breath down your right side, down the right arm. Inhaling back to heart center. Bring awareness to your left side. Exhale down your left arm. Inhaling back to heart center. As you exhale, send the breath down through the belly, through the hips, through the legs, down through your toes. And this time as you inhale, pull the energy from the ground through all four corners of the feet, through your toes, the balls of your feet. Pull that energy from Mother Earth, through that feminine energy and support from the universe. Pull it all the way up as you inhale, back through the legs, through the hips, back to your bliss zone, that heart center, that space, that safety, security. Fuel it with that energy. Fuel your intentions, your desires. And let out a big exhale, releasing any negativity, any tensions, any resistance around it all. Let it go. Follow your breath. Bring awareness back to your space. Just notice what you smell in your current space and reality. Maybe it's that essential oil we started with. Maybe it's somebody in your house cooking dinner. Notice where you are right now. Notice what you hear. Maybe it's your cat or your dog. Maybe it's your kids giggling in the next room. Maybe it's your radio you left on. Notice what you see. Notice any flashes or colors just on the other side of your eyelids, just on the other side to the real world. And always knowing that you can easily tap into your bliss zone. You can always ground and find that safety and security when you need it. No matter where you are, what you're doing, you can leave one environment for the other. Very slowly, go ahead and open your eyes when you're ready. Coming back to me. Go ahead and inhale your arms overhead. Give a nice big stretch. Reach to your right side. Open up through your heart and your ribs. Inhale back to center. Exhale side. Big stretch. Good job. Go ahead and shake it out. Shake the hands, shake the arms. Maybe roll the shoulders a little bit. Notice how you feel. Notice the difference from when you first sat down. Amazing. I'm feeling a lot of things, a lot of good connection. I'm going to pull some cards, answer your questions. So as I pull all that out, does anybody have anything coming up? Is there anything you want to talk about first? Like I said, don't hesitate to drop any questions. Anything coming up? Oh, Marguerite dropped another gratitude. She's grateful for her life because God has her back. Yes, and that's a big one. Whether you believe in God, the universe, a higher power, Buddha, Allah, Krishna, whatever it is for you. Knowing and having faith and trust in the unseen, knowing that it will support you, knowing that there's something out there that's bigger than you, that is a big concept and a big one to remember. That's what's going to help with the manifestations and the intentions. So I totally recommend, if you don't have something to believe in, like I said, just breathe and inhale and follow yourself. Okay. Anybody else? How are we feeling? What's coming up? What do we have? Anything? I brought all 3 of my decks tonight. Okay. So I brought my animal cards. I brought my Universe Has Your Back cards. And I brought the Soul Truth cards. Feeling like we could do a little animal spirit guide next. Now usually what I do is I pull 3 cards, okay? So the first one is, what is your current energy? What is the energy you're stepping into? And then the third one is, what do you need to focus on right now? So I've got a few of you out there, so this will be fun to do. So these are fun. So they're all different kinds of animals. I don't know if you can see that. So some of these are upside down, but there's all different, and they all mean something. So I brought the book. So who do I have out there with me live? Oh man, this filter is like freaking me out on Instagram. Sorry guys. I feel like I'm in a disco. Who's still with me? Who would like me to pull their cards? Like I said, I'm happy to do the full 3 reading. You can see what's going on out there. Oh, no, the breathing was relaxing, but I'm out here. Okay, so you're leaving. That's what that means. Which is cool. All right, you do you. It's fine. Anya's still here. Okay, so I'll start with Anya. Oh, no, you mean you're out there, like you're out here, like you're staying? Or did you mean like I'm out here, like I'm leaving? Either way, I'm going to start with Anya. Pull for me. You're out there. Okay, so you're staying. Sorry, I totally misinterpreted that comment. It's my bad. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with Anya. So ladies first. Okay. Let's see what we got Anya, my darling. So the first card, like I said, we're going to do 3. So it's your current energy, the energy you're stepping into, and what you need to focus on. So your current energy that came up is the butterfly. Okay. So let's pull up the butterfly. All right. The butterfly. So this is your current energy. Okay. So the butterfly, it's undergoing great change and transformation. So the energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition, which is not uncommon for a new moon. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, maybe your career. And since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Okay? Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, a practice, prayer, done at the same place and time will do you wonders for uplifting the butterfly's spirit. So the butterfly, when in balance, cheerful and graceful. When out of balance, is fragile and frustrated. And to bring into balance is a daily routine. Okay, so that is your current energy. Let me know if that resonates. The energy that you're stepping into is going to be the hawk. There it is. So the energy that you're stepping into is the hawk. Okay, can you see that? Okay. Spot on for you. Getting into a new relationship. Congrats for you. Good girl. Okay. So what you're stepping into. So the hawk is watchful, all-seeing, and a messenger of divinity. So the sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly, though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. Which is interesting with transition, so this means you're getting a sign. So when in balance, you see clearly and intuitively. When out of balance, maybe you see too much or you feel suspicious. To bring into balance, a perspective shift. So that's where you're headed. And in order to get there, the energy that you need to focus on right now is going to be the elephant. Which is a very pretty card too, by the way. So here's what you need to focus on, the elephant. Okay? The elephant is unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. So the elephant art is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as a good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. So when in balance, one-pointed focus, generous and loving. When you're out of balance, misunderstands fate, and to bring into balance, faith and trust. So let me know how that feels. I kind of feel like between the butterfly and the that all kind of rolls together. So very interesting. So let me know how that feels. Let's see, I see a couple more people out there. Mel, you are up next. Whoever else is out there, if you want me to do your reading, please give me a shout. Let me know. Drop a comment. Okay, so I know who it is and who's out there, because unfortunately I don't know who's out there. So please let me know. I said I have plenty of time here, so Mel, you are up next. So Mel, your current energy is the bats. I gotta remember to turn that screensaver thing off because it keeps trying to knock me out of Instagram. So it happened before. Sorry guys. I see somebody else hopped on Facebook. Whoever you are, let me know who you are because Facebook doesn't tell me. Really resonates with me, exactly how I'm feeling right now with all three of those. That was reassuring and helpful, actually. Thank you. Oh, yay, I'm so happy. That's what I want to hear. You're very welcome. Okay. So Mel, your current energy is the bat. So darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. So before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, so fitting with the new moon, and no more lingering in the past. So when in balance, accepts, adapts, adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go, reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. You know, go take some pictures on your beach. All right. So the next card is, what energy are you stepping into? You got the peacock. All right. So the energy that you're stepping into. Inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and of others. So when in balance, confident and kind. When out of balance, can't digest situations. And to bring into balance, meditation on the navel. So that's your core work. And then, like Anya, what you need to focus on, you got the elephant. So I will read that for you one more time. Pull that back out. Just in case you don't remember what I read for her. So again, the elephant is unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. So the elephant represents immense wisdom, good fortune. It is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. The elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. So trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. So again, when in balance, one-pointed focus, generous and loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate, and to bring into balance, trust. So let me know if that resonates for you. Let me know how that goes. I think Marguerite's been kind of in and out, but I'm going to do hers too. So we'll do Marguerite. And then I see one more person on Instagram. I'm thinking it's Jason, maybe. Let me know if it's you, please, and I will do your reading. Just let me know if it's you. Ah, they all fit wonderful. See, I'm telling you. I feel it. The universe is here. Or if it's Chloe or who's out there, let me know. I don't want to do Marguerite's next. And I do want to do one. Jane, you're catching this on the replay, my naked vegan, lovely lady. I'm going to do one for you too, okay? So I'm going to do Marguerite first, because I know she's out there. I just don't know if she got kicked off. I'm going to do Marguerite, and then we'll do Jane. Oh, okay. So Marguerite, your current energy is the wolf, okay? The wolf. So guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. So the wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes that every member of the tribe must follow suit, and this includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. And although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. So when in balance, reliable, democratic, and fearless. When out of balance, judgmental, dominating. And to bring into balance, practice letting go. Okay, now the energy that you're stepping into, Miss Marguerite, is the swan. So the energy you're stepping into: effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, and an inner vision likely to be revealed. When in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, and lacking vision. And to bring into balance, solo time and writing. And then what do you need to focus on to get there? Just kidding. You got the shark. So what you need to focus on: directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. So the shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending that nothing is wrong, but when the shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. So when in balance, intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky and destructive. And to bring into balance, honesty. Let me know when you watch this if that resonates. And then, like I said, I want to do Jane's because I know she's going to catch the replay, so I do want to do it for her. And we've got a couple more minutes before Instagram boots me, so we got time. Jane, here we go. So your current energy is that of the peacock. That popped up again. That's interesting. So I'm going to read that for you in case you don't remember from earlier. Okay. So again, Jane, your current energy: inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. So the beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. The secret of the peacock, the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain. Peacock is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of self and of others. So when in balance, confident and kind. When out of balance, can't digest situations. And to bring into balance, meditation, focusing on your navel. Now this one, what energy are you stepping into? You got the sea serpent, which is actually an ether card. So you've got air, water, fire, the whole thing. So this one's a little bit different. These are very unique. These don't pop up that often. So very cool. I'm excited to read this for you. Okay. The sea serpent, so the energy you're stepping into, healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire, the sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. So when the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. So the sea serpent relates to your second chakra, so that's that space and kind of like your hip area there. The subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of Svadhisthana chakra, so your second chakra. Located deep within the pelvic bowl, this chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. Translates as in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or Kundalini herself. Very cool. Okay, and what do you need to focus on to get there is going to be the beaver. So that is a water card, so kind of the same idea. Okay. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. So the beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga or selfless service, which kind of makes sense with the whole sea serpent thing. So when in balance, happy, meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless and worn out. And to bring into balance, physical labor or selfless service. Okay. And I think everybody's kind of done. But for fun, I'll pull mine, so if you're sticking around at least until Instagram boots me off here. I get an hour, so I have like 4 minutes left. Okay, does anybody have any other questions? Anything else coming up? Anything you want to talk about? If you don't want to bring it up on live, I mean, you can always message me, reach out to me, email me, comment, that kind of stuff. If you're catching this on a replay and you want your new moon cards pulled, please drop me a comment. I will get back to you within reason. Okay, I'll send you a little message or a video. Okay, always do that. So my current energy is that of the dragon. one's most true self, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When the dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us, we hop on its back for a ride, and we traverse through even the most difficult terrain. The dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni describes the inner fire or sacred intelligence. So may even the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. So the dragon relates to the third chakra that lives at the navel center, and it translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe it governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. Now the energy I'm stepping into is the mouse. Okay. The energy I'm stepping into, the mouse. Detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, and nervous. Ooh, that's great. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. When imbalanced, organized, resourceful, and prepared. When out of balance, busy with no purpose, and to bring into balance a meaningful project. Change is afoot all the way around. And then what do I need to focus on so that obviously I don't go down the bad side of the mouse, but into the good, is the buffalo. Grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. Goes along with the dragon. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise towards heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. So when in balance, trusting, pure presence. When out of balance, restless, lacks gratitude, there's the not good side of mouse. And to bring into balance, prayer and bhakti. So lots of practice, lots of staying in the dragon. Interesting. I definitely feel that, so I buy it. All right. So that's where I'm at. Does anybody have any questions? Anything coming up? Did anything resonate? If anything comes up as you're going through tonight, tomorrow, the moon energy usually sits on the 3 days on either side. So whether it's a new moon, a full moon, there's all different stages. So like I said, you may see some growth and transformation and manifestation. That's what the new moon is. So it's riding that good energy. So let me know. And we're on a little bit of a delay. I'll just give it a second there. Anybody have any other questions? No? All right, well then I'm going to let you guys enjoy your evening. Like I said, if anything comes up, let me know. Again, if you want me to do your reading, please drop it in the comments. Like I said, I'll get back to you. I'll send you photos or a video. But other than that, have an amazing new moon. Set your intentions. put your fire behind it and go get it. Like I said, if you need some help, if you need some questions, reach out to me, DM me. I love to talk. I like to get to know people. Get ready the next couple of weeks. I've got some big announcements, a lot of things rolling around, a lot of things going on, some big changes. I guess that's, like I said, maybe that mouse energy popping up here. So get ready, and can't wait to have you guys along for the ride with me. Lots of love, guys. Mwah.